I'm going to talk to you about how I have installed these USB chargers onto the bike. Everything that I've seen on YouTube has pretty much been that install it straight to the battery, put a fuse on it, and then it keeps going. But yeah, they're mainly for these sort of things, the cigarette lighters. I didn't want the cigarette lighter charger, I wanted USB chargers. And I didn't want them continuously going, so connecting it straight to the battery wasn't an option. What I've ended up doing is using double cord and put an inline fuse onto that cord. So I've soldered that into place, connecting it to the wire. And there's a 10 amp fuse there for that box as well. Connected it up, obviously red to positive, black to negative, or red black to negative, negative power side and everything else. So the cord goes up underneath the fuel tank, in between the airbox, which is sitting underneath the tank, so in between the airbox and the frame itself. It comes up just down in here, don't know whether you can see it, just in here. So underneath we have the backside of the USBs, so it's all pretty much good. Connected it all up, and what we have here is an isolation switch, so a power switch. So instead of being on when you turn the ignition on, which I could do, I could have wired it into the lights or done everything else, but it would have been drawing power off the main harness, and I didn't want to do that. So I've created my own harness to go along with it. That is pretty much it. On to charge, off isolates it and stops power going through. With the two chargers, I've got them connected up in series, basically piggybacking off one and then going back to source. So the whole circuit is basically I'll start from the red side, so from positive side goes through the fuse, coming up, kicking around. We'll go into the back side, so the positive side of all of those kicks on into, which isn't really right, but it doesn't really matter. We're going backwards, but we're not. Kicks on into the other side, the power side, connects around back into the negative side, and positive side connects onto the switch. The switch itself is connected onto the negative side, and the negative side comes back into the battery itself. Fairly simple design. It's very much a straight circuit, or a looped circuit, which isn't hard to do at all. Anybody can do these now. What I've done with USBs, I've just drilled through the cowling or the fairing up here. Just got a big hole saw, drilled through that, connected them in there, screwed in from the bottom. Same with the power switch. Just drill a hole through it. It's got a screw on the bottom that connects it all on, so they're firm as, they're not going anywhere. So once I've got all the fairings back on and everything's good to go, they're not going to move one little bit. Alright, that's the job that I've done last night. Hope you guys enjoy.